Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and you are currently involved, okay? Welcome to Enchanted Cottage. We're going to be doing a tarot reading for all of you about the dynamic that you are currently in, okay? So, if you have not subscribed to my channel, well, I invite you to do so, okay? And if you would like to book a personal reading, or you would like to book a coaching mentoring that is one-on-one live via Skype, all of that information that you need to know of how to book is down below in the description box. Hello, I hope I'm saying this right. Alona McDonald, good to see you. Good to see you. So here's what we are doing. Hey, Ashley, I'm going to be time stamping for each one of the fire signs individually, okay? And of course, the likes and comments, y'all, greatly appreciated. I'm doing good. I hope y'all are doing good too. So with that being said, let's get started with the Aries gang. All right, Aries, here's what we're going to do. We are going to get a snapshot of their energy in this dynamic and yours, and then a probable outcome. Currently involved with someone. Hey, Alyssa, good to see you. Paul Meeks, howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy. Hello, Andre. Good to see everyone. Good to see everyone. All right, person that you are currently involved with and their energy towards you. Their energy towards you. Aries, I'm sorry. I got Taurus on the brain because I just pre-recorded some readings and Taurus was the last one that I did. So maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. I don't know. But it's almost like, are you on the outs with this person? I mean, I know I said currently involved. Let's just break this thing down. This person's very, very attracted to you. I will say that. I will say that. I think I got it. I think you are involved with them, and I can see that now. Okay, I just kind of had to take that in a little bit. Let's get your energy in this dynamic. And you might be married to this person or talking marriage, whatever. Pretty interesting reading. Pretty interesting reading. All right. So let's talk about it, Aries. Let's talk about it and break it down just a little bit. Interestingly enough, both of you have pulled in two different decks. In the upright, where'd it go? Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take. There's a lot of fairness and give from both sides. Okay? Kind of interesting. Just thought I would point that out. Okay? There's a lot of attraction from your person towards you and vice versa. Okay? A lot of attraction here, sexually probably, physical attraction. A lot of intensity perhaps. Okay? Probably your person's probably pretty much a charmer. I got that too, okay? All right, now, your person is definitely wanting to go the distance here. The cycle is not complete. You're like a breath of fresh air to this person. They do have emotion for you, and you've got history. You may have kids together. I don't know. But it's almost like there's a renewal that is going to come about or would like to be had by your person as it relates. This is in their energy again. Your person is really working hard on themselves and just this dynamic. Again, I think they're giving to it. Pages are messengers. Good news. Probably a financial good news coming in. This is in your person's energy. And your person is very much willing to step up to the table in this dynamic. I think you guys have gone through something that was a little tough. And your person, though, is starting to feel, hey, Pink Tot, is starting to feel a lot more optimistic about this dynamic, about life in general. The sleepless nights that were associated with whatever this thing is that is in this dynamic are coming to an end, or, you know, in the energy of your person. Let's go over here to you. Four of Swords. I think you're fighting hard for this thing, okay? And you both have a lot of emotion towards each other. Just like I said, I think you guys are married, and I think you see so much potential going forward. So much potential going forward. This is in your energy. A lot of emotion. You're wanting to go the distance with this person, and the feeling is mutual. I see that. Hanged Man, moving forward. Four of Cups, love offer accepted, went in the reverse, okay? Four of Wands, very important. 11-11 card, 11-11 connection, marriage card, family. You've pulled three marriage cards in your energy. So if you're not married to this person, you darn sure would like to be, and you're probably talking about it, okay? And again, I think that I think something came about here that caused some worry and perhaps some drama. Okay, this is in your energy. These are two different decks. But in their energy. In their energy, things are getting better. I think you're still a little bit worried about things with the Seven of Swords. I think this is internal turmoil here. But the table's turning according to the Justice card, right? And I think things are there's some fairness associated with the situation. And I really think for a lot of you, this involves family or finances or job or career. And I don't think it was something that someone did to each other in this dynamic. I think it greatly affected the dynamic. Big difference. Okay, and again, a lot of equal give and take here. So I think the dynamic itself is probably a pretty healthy one. I think you just got hit hard with something that was probably external, okay? And I think you guys both think there's a lot of potential to overcome whatever this thing is, okay? Your person feels optimistic that you can. Your person feels very optimistic, okay? Now, let's do this. I want to get a probable outcome on this for the Aries gang before we start with Leo, okay? Yeah, we are on Aries right now, and then we'll switch over to Leo in just a minute. All right? What's the probable outcome on this thing? Thank you, Lou. Thank you so much. Good to see you as well. Probable outcome, Aries. Better days ahead. Better days ahead. A lot of optimism, again, healing, coming out of the sleepless nights and the worry over whatever this thing was, okay? And light at the end of the tunnel associated with the Nine of Swords in reverse, okay? Putting suspicions and worry behind you once again, okay? And Five of Cups in reverse. Here's what this card literally means many times when it comes up in reverse. That thing that happened that seemed to really cause such upheaval actually turned out to be the best thing ever, okay? So whatever this thing is that affected you guys, Aries, you guys are going to overcome this, and whatever it is, I think that ultimately you're going to be better off than had it not happened where you land, okay, if that makes sense. So pretty cool reading for you, Aries. I like that a lot. And you've pulled air and water in this part of the reading. So I hope that helps. I'm going to read for everyone at the end, all the fire signs. But for right now, let's go to the Leo gang. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, so here's what we're going to do, Leo. We're going to get their energy, your energy, and what to expect as a probable outcome on this thing. All right, I'm going to use this deck to get their energy real quick. Leo gang. Let's take a look. Leo, who are you dealing with? We're going to talk, Leo. I'm going to talk this through for you. I'm going to talk this through. You have pulled, for what it's worth, you've got fire, water, and earth. And then you also have Aries, Gemini, and the major arcana. Maybe, maybe not. I don't get too hung up on zodiac signs. Let's pull for you and your energy real quick, and then we're going to dissect this whole thing down. It's more about the messages associated with the cards, so just hear me out on this thing. You got history with this one, for sure. Got a lot of history here. Wow, very similar energy. You're suspicious of this person. You love them very much, though. You're very overburdened. I'm going to go to your energy first. Got several similar cards, different decks, same cards, about, I don't know, 3 cards that are the same. But hear me out. You got the Page of Swords here. Sometimes that's a spy card, but here you're suspicious. That's what this is about, Leo. You're real suspicious about this whole thing. You know something's up and you can't put your finger on it. All right. You're kind of sitting back and you're kind of being a little bit stealth and you're just kind of observing. So it is a little bit of spy thing, but not in the way that most people, when they read tarot, associate. In this situation, you're sitting back and you're kind of being a little bit stealth, and I think you're trying to low-key watch your person to see what's up without letting them know. Does that make sense? Okay. And I think you're sus, okay, overall. All right, you really would like to make this thing work and make something happen, okay? You got a lot of history here and a lot of emotion. You may have had kids with this person, whatever, but in your mind, you've got a tremendous amount of emotion. You may have married this person or talked strongly about that, some kind of long-term commitment, okay? You love this person, but you're sus. You're sus. All right, so just hear me out on this thing. Putting these cards right back where they were. All right, in your energy, you're willing to work on this thing. You are. You're willing to come to the table. Point blank, period. But you intuitively feel like your person is putting on the brakes about something. Putting on the brakes. And you kind of feel like there's energetic distance, that maybe your person is trying to energetically release you even before they've released you. Okay? And that's what makes you suspicious. You feel this. They haven't, I don't think they've said it, but you feel it. They may have said it, but I don't think they have. But you feel it, and that's why the Page of Swords is here. Again, you love them, but you really worry that this thing is just not going to be worth your time, and it's going to be a waste of time fighting a losing battle. And you may have even been, talking about it. But I think for the majority of you Leos, I think you're being quiet about this and sitting back and watching the whole thing play out. And you're real sus. And you know that this person is really, really probably not wanting to move forward. Well, here's what's interesting. You pull the Fool reverse, guess what's in their energy in the different deck? Fool reversed, right? You pull the Four of Pentacles in reverse because you felt like that they were thinking of releasing. And where'd it go? It was right here. Well, here it is. Yeah, different deck, same card. Your suspicions are right. It's in their energy, right? The Fool reversed, them putting on the brakes. You suspect it. Guess what's in their energy? Point blank, period. I can't make it up, okay? Now, you would like to work on this thing, and you're willing to work on this, and you really want to make something happen. They pulled the Magician in reverse. Sabotage. They're doing things to sabotage this thing, either subconsciously or realizing it, either one, okay? And we'll get into their energy even more. I'm going to dissect their whole energy, but I'm showing you the similarities in the cards first, okay? In the cards first, all right? So, let's talk about this thing. All right, your person's probably a hottie. There's probably a lot of physical attraction between the two of you, right? When we're in that department, things are real good, right? Yeah. But in their energy, they kind of feel like they might be better off to rely on themselves, that for some reason there's some drama here or turmoil or whatever. And quite honestly, there are things in this dynamic that they blame you for. I laughed when we were watching Tyler earlier, and I was modding in that all signs that he did, and he put up the blamer alert because we were talking about it last night in my all signs. Blamer alert. I swear I'm going to get me a red sign, and if I can't figure out the software to do like Tyler does in his discombobulated Las Vegas way, I'll get up a stop sign and make it and do it the redneck Alabama way. Blamer alert. That's what you got. You got somebody blaming you for whatever it is going on in this dynamic, and I think there's drama. And this person is kind of thinking about putting it behind them, okay? And I think I think that they are not changing one bit, and that's why the King of Pentacles here. Could be family or financial with that King of Pentacles showing up like that. Sometimes that represents money or family. But you know what? Here's the thing. At times, they kind of want to work this thing out. Yeah. But yet, why would they want to work it out whenever you're the whole problem? If you're such a big problem, why do they want to work it out, Leo? I don't know. I have said this a lot. I can't ever figure out human behavior, and I gave up trying, but I can tell you that's what you're dealing with in your energy and theirs. You're sus, and you're right. They are thinking of bailing, point blank, period. They're thinking harder of bailing than they're thinking of staying. We only have one staying card, basically. I'm just going to tell you that. And the only reason I think, and I'll be honest with you, the King of Wands in the upright is because the sex is good. Can I just call it out? There you go. I don't have any emotion on the part of your person at all. I do on yours. I think you love them like nobody's business. I've been there. I can't throw shade at you, Leo. I can't. Let me give you the zodiac signs we've pulled. I think I gave them on this person's side over here. We've got fire, water, earth, and we've got Aries and Gemini. And over here, same, you know, air, water, fire, and earth. And then we have Aries and Gemini over here, you know. So there you have it. Poor Aries and Gemini. Do we not always get thrown under the bus in these readings? Good Lord. All right. So let's get a probable outcome on this thing, Leo, before we move along to the Saggies. And understand this, I'm going to read for all the fire signs at the end of this, okay? But let's get a probable outcome on this thing, Leo. Good Lord. Probable outcome for the Leos. Probable outcome, please. Probable outcome for the Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in this current connection. In this current connection, Leo gang. Probable outcome. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's find out what we need to know, Leo. Emotionally closed off and or codependent. Somebody trying to be what the other person wants them to be rather than being their authentic self. Emotionally closed off though. Sun reversed. Endings basically. And somebody gives up fighting and goes into healing mode and puts some distance between them. And this is energetic distance sometimes too. It can be physical distance. It certainly can speak to change of address. But somebody gives up fighting and just moves on to calmer water. And I don't know if it's going to be you or them. But that's going to be the reason given is drama. There you go. There you go. So that's kind of what I have. That's kind of what I have, Leo. Stick around for the end whenever I read for all of the fire signs. Let's go to the Saggy gang. I know of one Saggy in the house, or she was a while ago. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's find out, Sagittarius. Let's find out about this connection between you and this person that you are currently involved with, Saggy. Current involvement. We're going to get their energy and then we're going to get yours, Saggy. We're going to get their energy and yours. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. I'm going to give you the zodiac signs that I pulled for them real quick while we're... Why is this turned around? Hold on a minute. I don't know how that got turned around. Let me reshuffle these. Hold on a minute, Sagittarius. Sorry about that. Oh. Let's get your energy real quick. But okay, we have fire, water, air, and earth. So we have all the zodiac signs. We don't have any major arcana in their energy, but we have all of them in the majors. I mean in the minors. All right, your energy in this connection. Okay. What did y'all go through? What did you and this person go through, Saggy? All right, y'all, there's some turmoil here. Turmoil. But there is emotion here, Saggy. There's emotion here on both sides for what it's worth. This one is intense, strong soul connection. All right, you may have made a long-term commitment with this person. Okay, and you know, you've got long-term, this is your energy, this is theirs. A lot of emotion here, and a lot of thoughts of going the distance, point blank, period. But there's turmoil. We're going to get to that. You know, I think your person is really working through something. The turmoil. And I think, I'm going to be, there's been some kind of an issue that is family or financial related. Okay, now, there could be an addiction here as well. Okay, there could be an addiction for some of you, or obsession with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse sometimes, okay, that has caused a family or financial issue. in this dynamic, Saggy, possibly, all right? So, and I think that's what's the turmoil is about. In your person's energy, you're their one and only. And they really, I think, that whatever this issue is, they want to put it behind them. They want to release. I think we're dealing with, I know this is a very specific message. This is not going to deal with every Saggy, but hear me out. I think they want to release the addiction. I think that's why this card came out, okay? And I think they're trying to, okay? And to have more peaceful communication is in their dynamic. They feel like you guys are can be very complementary dynamic. They know that there's been both of you know that there's been a lot of angry words said in the past, a lot of bitterness, and this has been exhausting to you in the for the Sagittarians that this applies to. It's been exhausting, but both of you are trying really hard to work through this, you know, and go forward here. In your energy, you want to see this heal too. You want to go the distance. As I said, another marriage card, possible pregnancy card, heads up there. You want to see this go the distance. But in your mind, there's been a lot of harsh communication, bitter words, angry communication, and times where you did not speak at all. Okay? And this is a card of distance, energetic or geographical. You know, perhaps even, you know, maybe y'all moved out from each other. I don't know. But I do see turmoil, and I think for the majority of you, this is some kind of family issue or financial, and it has to do for some of you with some sort of addiction, right? And there we are. And that's what I see for this thing. All right, so, and I think your person is well aware that you've got trust issues about this, if this is your story, okay? All right. I gave you the zodiacs on their side, fire, earth, air, water. On your side, the same in the minors, and in the majors, Aries. And that's it. So, poor Aries, man. I can't believe Gemini's not here too, right? But okay. All right, so let's do this. Let's get a probable outcome, Sagittarius, on this dynamic, okay? Probable outcome for the Sagittarius with the person that they are currently involved with. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Saggy, at the situation as far as the probable outcome goes with this person. These need another good shuffle. These are brand new cards too. Hey Dizzy, how you doing? These are brand new cards. They shouldn't be acting this kind of way. I just pulled them out yesterday. Look at there. Probable outcome. Probable outcome on this dynamic with the Sagittarius and their person. Sagittarius, here's what I think. Three of Pentacles reversed. As much as this person would like to, I think they're having trouble really being able to come to the table. Point blank, period. Now, there's unfinished business here, and I don't see a cycle completing energetically. And I think your person is going to make an attempt, a strong attempt. But I'm predicting endings, I'm predicting disaster, and I am predicting the Tower, which is abrupt and sudden toppling down of something built on false beliefs. And the Five of Pentacles, once again, has come out to more loss, whether it's family or financial. I think your person would really like to do it, but for whatever reason, they're just not ready. I don't think the Tower moment has happened in their life yet. I think it is in yours if you continue down this path. I don't know. But I don't know that this thing is going to last. And this is a very, very specific message for the Saggies. I know this does not apply to most of my Sagittarians, and I'm fine with that, okay? you know, just be blessed and catch me on the last or the next, because I'll hit you again soon, okay? But this is, we've pulled Scorpio and Aries, and we have pulled a lot of earth energy as well. All right, so that's kind of what I have, Sagittarius. That's kind of what I have. All right, so let's read for all of the fire signs. All of the fire signs. I'm time stamping these as I go along so that when you guys, for the rewatch, you can see that. I'm going to do an all signs reading after this too. We're going to do a weekend outlook for everybody, for all the signs after we do this. Okay, y'all? All right, but let's get some additional information, advice, whatever, for all of the fire signs. Anything else that the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus gang needs to know? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right. So, all right, here we go. Do not, when things, all right, this is going to apply to several of these readings. When the towers in your life fall, understand that it's supposed to happen to help you, okay? I know in one of the two readings, it was either Aries or Leo, there was a struggle, and I predicted that whatever happened, I can't remember if this was Aries or Leo, I know it wasn't Saggy, I predicted that whatever this thing was that happened to you guys, that you were going to come to realize that it put you in a better place than it had never happened, okay? So also for the Sagittariuses, right? I hear you, Pink Tot. Either way, this applies to everybody. All of us from time to time are going to have tower moments where the towers fall, okay? The reason they fall is because it was built on shifting sand or lies or what have you. Let them fall. That's for your best, okay? Yes, it hurts many times. It's abrupt and unpleasant many times, but it's for our best, okay? And understand this. When the losses happen, understand you have every power to manifest what you lost and even more. Okay, and look at life through the lens of a child, not in a naive way, but in a way that we all looked at things before we realized that people could be mean, right, in the world, like childlike, in the innocent way, right? Don't be naive, but be innocent, right? And be patient, seek balance, and be sure when you are making decisions to use your intuition always and gather a lot of information before jumping into anything. Don't be impulsive. Eight of Wands, look at what you're doing wrong in your life in general. Look at what you're doing right that's working, and the things that you're doing that are not yielding you the good results, then change your actions and do something different. You want a different outcome, take something different, okay? Try to stay away from being defensive and dramatic, okay? And if you find yourself triggered or defensive, that's your shadow peeking out and saying, hello, I need some attention, right? And you need to perhaps think about doing some shadow work. Hate it when that happens, right? But it really makes you feel better when you do it. All right, so that's how that goes. We have water and earth and fire and air and Scorpio for what it's worth. So fire signs, thank you so much for watching. Next in a couple of minutes, I'm going to take a little break and we'll do an all signs. We're going to do a weekend outlook. So catch me in a few. Many blessings, fire signs, and everybody else who tuned in. Thanks so much.